Welcome back, I'm Jake, and in this video I'll show you how to build powerful dashboards in Mastt. The dashboard is designed to be your reporting system in Mastt, allowing you to create visual reports that can be shared with stakeholders, clients, or even used for your own project monitoring. So when you first click into a project, you'll then end up on a dashboard. If you don't have any dashboards, this is what the screen will look like. You can either go through and you can add in your own little dashboard by clicking up here, or you can add our recommended dashboard just by clicking just here. Now, as you can see, the dashboard is made up of individual tiles, just like this, each showing different information about your project. These tiles can display information from all different parts of the system. So you've got stuff like your costs, your schedule, any risks if you have any risks, and a whole lot more, giving you a complete visual overview of your project. Now, you can zoom in just using the top just up there, and you can also go through and just move all these tiles around. So if you click and hold, you can then drag them around to change its location. And in the bottom right-hand corner, if you want to resize them, you can click and hold and drag to make them as big or as small as you need. Just making it look and fill the page and make the most sense for your reporting needs. So obviously you can make really important tiles larger to highlight key bits of information like that, or you can just make them as smaller if you just want to have it there, but they still show the information. Now, if you go to the top left-hand corner, we've got this Add Tiles button here, and this is our tile library. This is where you can go through and add in any additional tiles you might want to. And then on the left-hand side, we've got all these different categories we've got for tiles. So we've got stuff like project information, where you can add in custom text boxes and images and a whole lot of other stuff. You've got your cost tiles, which connects to the cost module and add in a lot of different representations of the finances of the project. Schedule with different schedule representations. You've got a risk with two different risk tiles you can use. Health and status to show the status of the project and what its health is. Your tasks and actions, and then also your procurements. But let's go back to project information, and we'll add in a big number. So if you just hover over the big number tile and hit Add Tile, it will add it to the dashboard at the very bottom of the page. And we just hit this X to close the tile library. If we scroll down, there it is. Just move this over here to make it a bit easier to see. Now, if you hover over the tile, you've got a three-dot menu, three-dot button just here. If you click there, this will allow you to open up things like the settings, and this is where you can go through, customize the tile and what you want the tile to look like. So into settings, and for the big number tile specifically, you've got things where you can go through and say, well, what do you want it to do? Do you want it to be a custom number or wording? Or do you want it to point to a specific budget, for example? Do you want to add or subtract a specific number? So if I do the whole project, and let's say I subtract the budget for contingency, so I get the budget minus contingency. I can also use tags. If I've gone through and tagged budgets, which we'll get into in another video, you can go through and filter based on that. You can then give it a heading. You can set which denomination you want it to be, how many decimal places you want it to show. And then you've obviously got color. So this is my budget. I might want to make it green. So if I hit that green just there and I hit save, there we go, just there, nice and green. But what if I want a different color? Three dots again, go back to settings, and the last color there that looks white, this is where you can go through and put in a custom color picker. So let's say I want it to be this color here. Close that down, hit save, and we'll go there. The color picker will depend on which operating system that you're using, so it may look different to mine. Now, you can also go through and remove any tiles you don't need anymore. So this one, it's not really relevant. I'm going to click on the three dots. I'm going to hit remove tile, and it will be deleted. And if there are any tiles here that you want to use in like an email or a report external to Mastt, you can click on the hover over them, three-dot button, download tile. This will then go through and download it as an image. You can use it in like an email, a presentation, wherever you need it. And once you're finished with all your changes, just make sure to go up and hit save. And that will remember your layout, any filters you've created, everything, so that it will always be the same when you come back in. Once it's been saved, this download button will appear, and this will allow you to download the entire dashboard as a PDF, so you can easily go through and export it. But one thing is, if you notice, you've got these like dotted lines around it. This shows you the printable area. That's what's going to be exported on each page to help you better navigate and make sure you've got everything on one page.
Yeah.
If you go up to the top right-hand corner, you've got this 3 dots here. So this is where you can go through and access dashboard settings, rename the dashboard, duplicate the dashboard, duplicate the project if you've got the right permissions, or even delete the dashboard. And under settings, you can go through and set the orientation if it's portrait or landscape, hide dates throughout it as well.
Yeah.
And now next to that, you've got these view settings. Standard is drag and resize. This is what this is here. Then you have presentation view, which locks everything, so you can no longer click and drag things around or change the size of everything. Really useful when you're sharing your screen. And then print preview, which just makes the dotted lines around a lot more obvious. So it just provides a little bit more context.
Brilliant.
So you can also go through and add in multiple dashboards. So if you click on the Add Dashboard tile up here, it then comes up with this form. So you can give it a name and you can select the template. We've got 5 standard templates that we've got just here, an empty option, and then you can also go through and add in your own custom templates. But let's say I want to go through and create a standard piece of year report. I'll hit that one there, hit create, and it creates a brand new dashboard in that template ready for me to use. So that's how you can go through and build out a dashboard that works for you within Mastt. We highly recommend going through and experimenting with it just to see what works best for your reporting needs. In our next video, we'll look at how to manage your project schedule in Mastt. Thanks so much for watching.